Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. My name is Syahwil Fuad. I am from class 4F. I make this explanation video to complete the final assignments of critical reading course. Here is some things that I would like to explain in this explanation video. The first one is the definition of synthesis. The second one is the difference between synthesis, summary, and paraphrase. And the third one is how to synthesize. Also, I would like to give an example of the synthesis in this video as well. This is the definition of synthesis. Synthesis means to combine a number of syntheses, the different species into a whole. Synthesis is about concisely summarizing and linking different sources in order to review the literature on a topic, make recommendation, and connect your practice to the research. This is the difference between synthesis, summary, and paraphrase. When asked to synthesize sources and research, many writers start to summarize individual sources. However, this is not the same as synthesis. In a summary, you set the key points from an individual source and then move on and summarize another source. In synthesis, you need to combine the information from these multiple sources and add your own analysis of the literature. This means that each of your paragraphs will include multiple sources and citations, as well as your own ideas and points. Meanwhile, paraphrase is an activity to look at small part of the text and rewrite it in your own words. This is some steps on how to synthesize. The first one is read relevant material. The second one is make brief notes using key points or keywords. This makes it easier to compare and contrast relevant information. The third one is identify common ideas. And the last one is cite, reference all the authors you have used. This is the example of the synthesis. With the examples of the research paper, it's implementing padded application to improve writing ability in English writing skill for non-English department student. So we can see in the beginning of the paragraph, this is the introduction of the topic, which is the most problem in English class, especially for primary education department, is writing skill. So this is the introduction of the topic. And here's I use the reference of Hatton in 1975 and Noonan in 2001 and Richard in 2001 too. I use this as my reference. And this is and in the last part of the paragraph, this is my opinion about this research, which is so it's very important for teachers to try to start implementing pilot application to improve student writing skill. This is the second example of the synthesis with the title of the research paper is using power strategy to improve student writing skill in every context. As I told you before, that the first part of the beginning part of the paragraph is the introduction of the topic of the research paper. This is the writing is a complex domain to learn and teach because it requires many skills. Before doing it and making good writing, a writer needs to gather much information by listening to other people, doing discussion with another, and reading more books. So this is something that will give an explanation or an information about the topic or the title of the research paper. And another part is the sites or reference that I've used in this research paper, which is from the Fajar and Ahmadi, also as well as Kanalizadeh and Alami. And this is in the last part of this paragraph is my opinion about how this reference. This is the third example of the synthesis. With the title is improving writing skill and writing with context through diary writing. This is I use recognition type that we in the past. This is the bigger information about the topic or the title of the research paper. Also, I use some reference. I use reference in the synthesis. I use Armeyers and Hammer. And in the last part of the paragraph is my opinion about the reference I use. And here is the last example of my synthesis, which is the structure is same as well as the other example that I explained before. So that's all from me. I hope everything that I explained today could be very useful for all of us. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.